Hello, Spade Adventures, and welcome to another unboxing video. Yeah, it's been so long since we've done one of these. Saturday hasn't had, any videos, and I've gotten these pop vinyls very recently, and, I feel like it's time to open them because I was planning on doing an unboxing, and I just haven't found the time, and, right now's the time because I need to kind of make up for a few mistakes that I've made recently with my videos. So, to thank you guys, I guess, because, I was going to do this anyway, but to thank you guys, I was just decided to finally get one of these done because I do have a few pop vinyls. And, I have my, chibi Star Wars shirt on, and you might be like, well, then why aren't you doing pop vinyl Star Wars? But, I just decided to do Leonardo from TMNT because A, I just saw TMNT Out of the Shadows. Really good movie, by the way. Really good. I know it's a whole reboot kind of thing that a lot of people don't like the designs, but I thought it was pretty good. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, and there's only one pop vinyl for this video, whereas the Star Wars one, there was a pop vinyl and Disney Infinity figures that I was going to unbox together, and then, other stuff. So anyway, let's get into this pop vinyl. So first off, let's look at the box, So, if you didn't know, Leonardo was the leader, is the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and, he was appointed in many different ways. In some, he was appointed because he was a good leader. In the Nickelodeon show, he was appointed because he asked. Literally just that simple. He has his two katana blades, as you can see, and this is based off of the classic cartoon version, where he has the blue on the wrist straps, the L on the belt. That's the version this is based off of, because there have been many. And actually, if you did not know, the cartoon was not the first appearance of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure if there were any before the actual original series from, I can't remember who, I don't know what company came out, but they actually started off as comics, and basically how it ended up working was, the comics were more grim, they were darker, just all that kind of stuff. But then once they got to the cartoon, it became a nice, funny, light-hearted kind of thing, more appropriate for television, and the target audience kind of changed to more of a kid-friendly audience. So, okay, so that's a little bit of history. So on the back, we can see the other characters with, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, there's Leonardo, Splinter, and Shredder. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of the TMNT pop vinyl unboxings, but Leonardo is my favorite, so that is why I have him. And yeah, so, okay. So while I'm unboxing, let's think of the relationships of the turtle. Okay, so Ralph, Ralph and Leo, they have a lot of arguments because Ralph figured, well, I'm the strongest, I should be the leader. So that didn't bode too well for the two brothers. They argue a lot. He's a big hothead. Oh, hey, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Okay, usually, there's plastic wraps and stuff. First pop vinyl I've unboxed so far, but I do have a couple. Alright, Donatello. He's got a pretty good relationship with Donatello. Donnie kind of just, listens to what he says every once in a while, just being like, maybe that's a bit sketchy. Michelangelo, he's kind of, free. And Leonardo has a lot on his hands. So, let's look at the differences of this and, the original. If you've seen the newer ones, because this is the original cartoon design. So, he's got his two katanas, which is cool. He's got the L on his belt. He's got his yellow shell, and these little anklet bands and, armbands are blue, whereas in the newer ones they are actually brown. The headband is always blue, except for the comics, which was all like black and white artists did, So in this series, the TMNT series was, as I said, it was more lighthearted, whereas the 4Kids one, that was kind of brought to more of a slightly darker tone, little bit more of a teen audience, I guess you could say. But, the plot was more darker, deeper, and a lot more violent, whereas the Nickelodeon one kind of brings it back to, it has a slightly serious tone, but not as much as 4Kids, but not as lighthearted as the original cartoon. So, that's pretty cool. If you guys haven't, you guys should watch the original Turtles cartoon, because it is really, really good. It's really funny, despite what, they might seem in the others where they just look ridiculous. But it's great. They have, of course they have April O'Neil, which is interesting that they don't have a pop vinyl of her. Who knew? Well, they did, but... there's Casey Jones, which I don't think he came in the original one. But yeah, so that's a little bit of the Turtles for you. I really like the smirk on Leo. I think it works pretty well for his character. He's, he's slightly a more confident, cocky character that, he tries his best to be a leader. He's very much a student of Master Splinter, following like every teaching, every word. Basically the model student, I guess some people might say teacher's pet, that kind of thing. The katanas, again, those look pretty cool. They have both of them. I did notice that there is no, I don't know if it was in the cartoon, but there's no actual holsters on his back. So yeah. And I think that's all I really have to say about the Leonardo pop vinyl. He's really cool, and I cannot wait to unbox more of these guys, because that would be cool. If you know anything that I missed, please tell me in the comment section below, because if I can learn from this, that would be fantastic, and maybe, anybody would know more stuff, and, if I was wrong about something or I misspoke, that's okay. Just don't be mean about it. But more of these will come in the future, and, Amiibo will happen. I don't know how many of all that stuff. But, yeah, that wraps it up for this video. So check out SpadeGalzOriginal for original content such as Goal of Cyclone, Quincore, and Spade Comet Vlog, which... that's going pretty well, so check that out. If you go to the homepage, there should be a link to it, I believe. There's also a link to my Twitter as well, which you can find all the news and updates about Spade Gals Productions, which, if I can't upload for a day or, something gets mixed up, you will know right away. So, yeah. All I have to say, and I'll see you later. Bye!